Hey you guys, it's your boy MidnightSnorlax and we back again with another Q video. So right now we're gonna be doing the part 3 for the road to rank 1 dragon. And I think the event has already ended because it's already the 11 hours. I think it's already done. So let's see. I have received I have completed and I have achieved the rank 8 blue whale. So let's check it out. So I have the blue whale reward. So this is the reward that I have for being rank 8. I got 120 gems. I have 7,500 Q coins, and then I have these dinosaur eggs, the Uranus, a new card, the HARP seal. I have the chlorine gas, and then I have the Antlia. So I have only one new card and I have 2 epic cards. So that's what I have. So let's continue. And then we went back to, since we didn't get to reach rank 1 dragon, let's try to play this game. Or since we didn't get to have another gameplay for rank 8 so that we could proceed to rank 7, let's try to play this game. And let's try to play a few games and see what has changed in the game. So let's select deck. So for this, I'm gonna be using cultural phenomenon. So I think there's gonna be a change of deck in this new gameplay because everything has changed and it has restarted. So we will try to see what has changed so that we could make another new deck for this gameplay. So we're still searching for an opponent, and I ended up in rank 14 Sphinx since I reached rank 8. Okay, now starting up, we're in the science arena. So what I have noticed, what changed is that everything went back to normal. We can choose different types of terrain, different types of arenas. It's not all arts and culture arena. So I think I'm going to be changing this deck later. And then what I've noticed is that the limit of the energy cost went up to 60. The starting point will be 15. And then yeah, so I think that's what changed. Everything kind of went back to normal, and then the limit went up. The limit is 60. So I'm gonna be changing my deck later and try to reach my highest or beat the record that I have reached. I try to beat the record and go higher in rank 1 dragon. So now we have 60 energy cost. For this, I'm gonna be using the Taekwondo, and then I'm gonna be using the Alexander the Great so we can have +2 energy cost. And then I'll be using the Spartan helmet. So we have 137, our opponent is 56, and then our opponent gains +20, 76. We have the advantage and we reach the middle, so we have a chance winning this turn. So we won this turn. So in the next round, we are in Ocean and Seas Arena. So for this, I'm gonna be using the Sushi so that we could gain +30 permanently if we win. I'm gonna be using the eggs Benedict. I'm gonna be using the Ackee and Saltfish so that when when this card returns will gain plus 70. So apparently we don't have the advantage. Our opponent has the most advantage since our opponent has 200 plus and we have like 100 plus. So our opponent won this round. We have a deduction of 20 points. So for this, I'm gonna be using Queen Victoria and Prince Albert. Queen Victoria and Prince Albert activates its ability by adding an additional point to our opponent's card in hand. So I'm gonna be using the Caravaggio so that when we lose this round, we can burn the remaining cards in our opponent's hand. And I'm going to be using the King Leonidas. So we have 72, our opponent has 170. We have the disadvantage and our opponent has the advantage. Caravaggio burned the two remaining cards. No, burned only one remaining card of our opponent. So in here, I'm going to be using the Sanctuary of Delphi, and then I'm going to be using only that, because even though if I use all of them, we're still gonna lose. So let's just save up some points. Okay, so we lost round 2. Now for round 3, we're in the paleontology arena. So for this, I'm gonna be using the cheese rolling. So we gain plus 200 energy points, and then I'm gonna be using the fencing, and then I'm gonna be using the RT. So overall we have 434 energy points. So our opponent has 453 and we have 434. Our opponent has the advantage, but we're slightly close. If we could find for a tactic to add up more points, we could pass to the enemy line and then we could win this round. Raphael card activates its ability by burning all of the card in hand. So I'm gonna be using Berserkers. I'm gonna be using the Sandwich Theory, and then I'm gonna be using Raphael. So we have 117, our opponent has 102. We have the advantage in here, but we didn't pass the enemy side of the line. So for this, I'm gonna be using the Century Egg, and then I'm gonna be using the Taekwondo, and then I'm gonna be using Martin Luther King Jr. so that we could gain plus 20 to all. So we have 164, our opponent has 108, and then has a deduction, so it's 88 plus 20, still 108. So we have the advantage in here and we win this round. So now we're in the science arena. So most likely we don't have any science card since we're using the cultural phenomenon. So I'm gonna be using this one, the Ackee and Saltfish. So we have 70. And then I'm gonna be using Sushi. We have 130, and then lastly I'm gonna be using the Spartan helmet. So overall we have 173. Our opponent has 194. Our opponent has the advantage and we have the disadvantage. We gain plus 4 per turn. We gain plus 70 permanently. So our Queen Victoria and Prince Albert activates its ability by giving plus 1 to 4 random cards. So we're going to be using the Caravaggio, the Queen Victoria and Prince Albert, and then I'm going to be using the King Leonidas. So our opponent has the advantage and we have the disadvantage, and then my Caravaggio activates its ability by burning a card or 2 random cards to our opponent's hand. So since we're not really gonna win this round, I'm just gonna use the Sanctuary of Delphi, and I'm gonna be using the Alexander the Great. So let's end the turn. So our opponent has the advantage in here, and we have the disadvantage. So for this round, we're gonna lose this round, and there's nothing much to do since our opponent has the advantage from the start. So now we're in the space arena. So this is my only chance of winning. It's by using cheese rolling. We have an additional of 200 points, and then I'm gonna be using the fencing. So we have 336 points, and I'm gonna be using Berserker. We have 424 points. So our opponent also used cheese rolling. Our opponent has 336. We have 424 energy points. We have the advantage for this round. So we have a deduction of 80, and then it will go back to 46. And then we gain plus 26 permanently for the Berserkers. So my Raphael activates its ability by burning all of the cards in my enemy's hand. So I'm gonna be using for this round the Century Egg. I'm gonna be using the RET, and I'm gonna be using Sandwich Theory for additional points. So we have 245. Our opponent has 121, and as a deduction points 101. So we will have a high chance of winning this round. But let's prepare in case our enemy has something in hand, or our enemy has a combo that could beat our score. So I'm going to be using Taekwondo, and then I'm going to be using the Raphael, and then I'm going to be using Martin Luther King Jr. for additional points of 20 to all of my cards. So we have 148. Our opponent has 22, has an additional point of 20, 42. We have the advantage, and we will win this game. So that's it. It's a good game. It was a close game. Our opponent won 2 times, then we won 3 times. So thanks guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So we did get to play for rank 8, or for the part 3, so that we could reach rank 7. Sooner or later, I think I will also make another road to rank 1. We started like yesterday, so it was just like 2 days, so we didn't get to make it a little bit longer. So I reached rank 8 Blue Whale, and yeah, that's my highest. So I'll try to beat that rank by going higher in the next video. So with that said, thanks guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Click the like button, subscribe button, and ring the notification bell below. Comment down below if you guys want to watch for more Q content video. Go check out my channel. Comment down below on what should I do next. Thanks for watching, and bye.